Hello. Hello, hello. How are you all
everyone.
today? Sorry I am late. In my sleepy brain, I thought this. In my sleepy brainness, I thought that maybe I had an extra hour to sleep, and I did not. That was my fault.
So to get my tablet and microphone set up for this, my tablet's like in the way of where the mic was, so I have the mic arm like angled up and it's like in front of my main screen. So my computer's at like half usability right now, so I can draw and have a mic.
Oh no! Yeah, I can color your sketch, Leah. So, my plan is, I was going to, do requests as usual, but also, if, I have time, I was gonna draw some stuff from Necro March to put on the, a growth drive on Twitter. As I thought you guys would find that fun.
Yeah, and ideally we get that like started today, because we're already like on the 11th.
Yeah, I will do my best to get the first drawing on Twitter tomorrow. That'll be my goal.
Yeah.
So finish the first drawing today. Even if I have to do it off stream, I'll get it done today. Alright. Oh no, it's super loud. 1 second. There we go. Super loud.
You got lo-fi rain playing.
I do have lo-fi rain playing. Because we always have to have lo-fi music here. She's important to the drawing streams.
I love how much she resembles me. It's great.
It's early morning. No, it's gotta be nighttime. But this time I think we won't have rain. For the first time ever in her world, it is not a thunderstorm.
Wait, do you normally have rain?
I do. Normally I have a thunderstorm. Hi, Vicente. Congrats on the 100 streams. Congrats on the 100 slimes, Alonso. Who find rain and thunderstorms comforting?
Oh yeah, me too.
You know?
Well, okay, thunderstorm maybe not, but how do you not find rain comforting? It's like having a fan on.
I love the sound of thunderstorms.
Uh, okay, my fan broke several days ago and I had to buy a new one that's not here yet, but I literally never turn it off. Like, the only times it's off is when my mom is like, oh, we're leaving, turn off the fan.
You look pissed. Mother don't never.
Oh,
How dare you say such a thing?
We don't see you drawing, Kyushu, if you've started. It looks kind of like you've started.
I just pulled up the drawing. I haven't actually started yet.
Oh. Oh, we saw you moving your pen around, so... Yeah. Wow, this thing's like cutting off my first word a lot.
Calm down.
I think it's because I'm like looking away. Why are you coloring her hair green?
It's supposed to. Oh, I'm on the wrong line. Okay.
Yeah, everyone gives stuff a round of applause. She cooked food.
Good job.
Which is like 3 levels of difficulty higher than any kind of food I can make. Silence says we have both Lo-Fi and Zelda Desert playing right now.
Oops. Listen, I just woke up 14 seconds ago, okay? I need you guys to give me a break. Give me Thank you for the start, sweetie. Thank you for the hydrate. Just a second. Okay. Thank you for the hydrate. Breakfast and meatloaf. Meatloaf sounds really good.
Yeah.
I really gotta figure out what the hotkey is that turns off the hand on this tablet. Must learn the secrets of the tablet so I don't accidentally press the button.
Do you not have the hotkey set up to just move you and put your tablet there in one go?
I will make one, but no, I don't have one right now.
Oh gosh, you would do that manually?
I feel like you guys are bullying me because I'm too tired. Why is everyone bullying Kyushu today? I'm kidding. So, last night on Discord, Leah and I beat Monster Hunter Wilds. Yeah. We got the credits and everything.
Oh wow.
But then she told me the credits and the end of the game is not where the game ends. That's when the game starts. Which I know that's true because I played Monster Hunter Wilds or Monster Hunter World. And that game didn't start until you beat it as well. It's kind of like Disgaea in that way where like 90% of the game is the post-game content.
Yeah, it's funny because as much as I love Disgaea and knowing I've put like over 100 hours into it, I've never done the post game.
You've never done the post-game? Have you never
I've
hit
prepared
an
to do
enemy
it a
mill
bunch of
before?
times. It's
I
just
see.
like I don't know, like it seems like boring to me because like
That's because
it's like you're not even really playing the game anymore, you're just grinding, like
Yes.
I guess
It is
it's
true.
like sure it's probably satisfying to have a character reach maximum stats and stuff, but like I don't know, like I'm not the kind of person that wants to spend a dozen hours on something that doesn't really do anything for me.
Yeah. I mean,
I
you're
do
not
too,
wrong.
yeah, that's why I like incremental games and Melvor and stuff. I just like the amount of effort, the reward is the ratio is not good.
Do you at least unlock all the secret characters before you quit?
What do you mean by secret characters?
This guy games always have like an army of secret unlockable characters in the post game. There's
I
always
was
like
not aware of that.
20 plus. This guy game has like 20 plus unlockable characters when the game ends. Wow, and then what are always 3 of them?
I thought you could get a lot of those characters like anytime. Like you just go talk to someone and there's like these little side missions and then it's like, oh, here's Adele, here's Rosalind, like here's Mao.
Yeah, that's true. I think you're right. The newer games have made it so you can unlock them before the post game, and I assume that's because they're DLC and people want to play with the characters that they pay for.
Yeah.
It. Before the characters were DLC, they were unlocked at the post game. But now that they've become DLC, I guess
That
they
makes
feel
sense.
obligated to give them to you at a lower level. Yeah. Some of the hidden characters are really fun, like, there's a girl that's a reoccurring character in a lot of the Disgaea games. But she's like the main character of a game that Anibanichi canceled. Like, they had the game all prepared and everything, but they ended up canceling her game. So she's been a DLC
Aw.
character, and her plot is always she's trying to find her gone. They're like, I know my game's here somewhere, I must find it. And I thought that was really funny.
I got heard of this. Which who is this character?
I don't know, let me look her up. Let's see. This gang. Asagi is her name.
How do you
Asagi is this
spell?
A-S-A-G-I.
Wait, I didn't even recognize her.
Yeah, you usually have to unlock her in the pause count.
Huh?
I was in the Discord
interesting.
vibes. Yes, Silent was with us when we beat the game. Silent can collaborate. That's my claim of beating the game. I don't remember what Silent was doing. He was doing something very clicky. He was like doing a bunch of clicky button stuff. I'm gonna have to change the color of this blush, but let me at least get the foundation out. So yeah, she's one of like reoccurring Nipponichi characters that they always bring back, and I think she's fun.
Looks cool.
Let's see, there's also... She's been popping up a lot more often recently. She's one of the newer DLC characters, but they have been bringing back a female Lethal a lot. And they've also been bringing...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so they just decide to make Laharl a girl, and then they go female Laharl away as DLC. I don't know why they started
Wasn't
doing
one of
that,
the game's
but they just...
plots that he got turned into a girl?
No. You wouldn't surprise
Aw.
me. That sounds
Or
like
maybe
this guy thing.
I might just be making up memories, but I could have swore I remember some like dialogue between like him and Etna where after he became a girl.
It's possible.
I don't know. Maybe it was just like it might have been like one of the DLCs had like a little match you had to do and they have a conversation before it.
Okay, yeah, that might be true. They've also been giving away Desko a lot, and gosh, I appreciate that because Desko is the easiest way to power level in all of Nipponichi. So every time they bring her back for DLC, I always appreciate it. She's like the final boss. Her plot is...
I love her.
She is... Yeah, yeah. She's this cute squid tentacle monster, and she's just the final boss of the game. And she always joins your party and helps you fight off angels or whatever you're fighting off in the sky.
I loved her little intro scene, with the vampire fish obsessed guy. Like, he starts like freaking out when Desko explains that she's a manufactured final boss, and he's like, he knows that. Okay, you couldn't hear anything I said, cause my pitch. He's like, they can make those now? What are we gonna do?
That is pretty great. Then you can just manufacture final bosses in a factory now. Sell them at Walmart. But her ability is insane. Her like little Pokemon ability is so good for power leveling.
What's her ability again?
So okay, they added this ability called like, I'm just gonna call it Dynamax. I know that's not what it is, but that's basically what it is. But the monster
giant mode thing?
creatures are able. It's not the
Oh,
giant
when
mode in
the
newest
monster
game.
themselves, yeah. I remember that, yeah.
Yes. So, yeah, monsters in the game. This is Disgaea 1, so they can turn really big. And I'm not talking about the Titan modes. There's Titans in the newest game, but that's separate from the giant monster mode. And you do that by, I believe, fusing with a human. So if two characters fuse, they become the super combination of those two monsters. And then their hitbox becomes a plus shape instead of just one square. And Desko, her ability is she gets a boost of 10% to all of her stats for every character that's adjacent to her. Well, because she's a plus shape, you can surround her with a ton of characters, and then you gain her a ton of experience in one attack. And then you do like EXP.
You do like hard all EXP build.
Yeah, exactly. And so all the other characters instantly jump to level 9,999 in one battle, and it's super efficient. And you can do it super early in the game. Like, I was able to start doing post-game content before I beat the storyline, just because I was taking advantage of Desko's transformation. Very, very handy. I've always really enjoyed the Disgaea games. They're very similar to Omega Labyrinth, where they're just kind of a collage of things that people enjoy. Like, you name it, Disgaea follows it. Disgaea has giantesses. It also has fusion, it has absorption. It has a princess that gets a bunch of guys killed trying to seduce her. Like, she turns a bunch of princes into simps for her.
In Disgaea 6, the succubus can shrink people and step on them. Like, it's one of her abilities.
Yes, you showed that to me. I thought that was so cool. I told you guys that the first time I was actually got into absorption as an idea was because of Disgaea 1. At first I was just like, oh, that was funny.
With the throwing?
That was interesting. No.
Or was it with the succubus?
So, yeah, so there's a battle in like chapter 4, I believe, chapter 3 or 4. So Laharl's weakness is girls with big boobs. It makes him weak. Like he loses all of his stats when he's around girls with big boobs.
So I had none Flanner with him. That makes sense. There's no chest.
Yeah, exactly. And then Fawn, I'm mad because his eyes like, oh yeah, like I feel nothing around you girls. I feel nothing because you
Oh my
girls
God.
are flat as cardboard. But her stats all drop to 0 when there are girls with big boobs around, and so this evil vampire guy decided to send a bunch of succubi and cat girls to attack Laharl when he learned of his weakness. And
Amazing.
the first battle you fight against the succubus, they're in this battlefield, and all the succubi are immortal. They have this status effect called immortal, so you have to win the fight without defeating any of the enemies. But they also had this other thing called like enemy plus 50, and I didn't know what enemy plus 50 did. And I was just like curious. I was like, I don't know what that is. So I sent out my thief because the thief is the most worthless unit in the game. Their whole point is they steal rare and legendary items from bad guys, and they could also steal stats from the enemy and give them to other characters. So they're really useful, but they're also the weakest unit in the game. So I sent my thief to go just be a test dummy to see what the succubus enemies do, because I didn't know what this enemy plus 50 meant. And the succubus walked over to my thief, hit him really high into the sky, turned around so that she was poking her butt at him, and then she absorbed him into her butt. He just turned into energy.
Like stabs him with her tail, right?
Yeah, exactly. And I was just like, oh, that's funny. Oh my gosh, she just absorbed that guy into her butt, and then I just continued playing, not even thinking about it. But then like a couple months later, it just came into my head. I was like, oh yeah, that thief got sucked into a succubus's butt. And then yeah, like it slowly infected my brain. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm just now realizing I'm having an awakening to this weird concept. And the rest, as they say, is history. And now I'm a VTuber with a model. It's a VTuber with a name called Kyushu, which means absorbed. It specifically means absorb in a sponge-like fashion.
Clarify.
Rather blunt. Yes. Because there's also absorb as a retaining information, retaining knowledge and stuff. There are different types of absorb. Ways to say absorb, right?
Oh, fair, yeah.
This leash has to be a white leash, I have decided. No, it has to be blue. It can't be taupe, because you won't be able to see the leash of Leah's natural glowing pinkness. listen, I know you all are judging me right now. Everyone's like, wow, she's so weird. What a weirdo.
Yeah, only normal people in our chat.
And to that I say, well, look, but... Shut up. Take that. Dada. Did I mention I just woke up? Is it obvious? Normal is boring. Thank you, Navonia. I do. I will say, I have definitely gotten to a point where... Oh, excuse me! I've definitely gotten to a point where I can 100% see the difference between normies and, you know, the people I talk to on a regular basis. Online and...
Yeah, it does be surprising sometimes talking to normal people.
Yes. And trust me, if you think that you like OMG and so... I'm so quirky like now. I always hear normies say that and it's 100% not true. It's like, wow, I'm such a nerd. I play DMD. Oh my gosh, look how nerdy I am. It's like, no, sweetheart. You're not weird for playing D&D, I promise. You're not a nerd for playing D&D, I promise. Not anymore, you're not.
It certainly encourages the possibility that they're a nerd, though.
Yes. Then, if it was like maybe 20 years ago, then yes, they would be nerds. But now they're just doing what normal people do now. Because all of the nerdy stuff is the cool stuff now. And Megami! Oh my gosh, Megami, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you. Hi, sweetie. Hi, sweetie. Alonso, can you please shout out Megami? Hi, sweetie. How have you been? How was your stream? I hope it was fun.
How was your stream? I don't know, we said it at the same time on my end.
Welcome, Raidens. Okay, here, I'll shout you out. Just a sec. Oh.
We appreciate it.
You were trying. Aw. I'm trying. What are the odds? Very high, because we, you know, put it on our schedule. Thought we were trying. Awesome. I hope your drawing went well. We haven't started yet, but I'm planning on doing a belated roast drives for March, for Macro March. Think that'll be fun.
There's still time left in the month.
Yeah. Hi, Tails doll. A colored tiny. Yes. This is POV you are. Leah's girlfriend.
Good night, Timmy. Thanks for coming.
Bye, Livonia. You have a wonderful day, sweetie.
Oh, Casey, so fun fact. When that raid happened, the 6 buttons on my first stream deck, they changed to show her name, like 2 letters a button, so it like just flashed. It was like saying Megami across it. And I was like, wait, what's going on?
Oh.
And I look up and I saw she raided us.
Oh, that's awesome. That's great. So Mizuki has this fancy new toy that she's been playing with. I'm super jealous.
That's so neat.
That's crazy that that's an automatic feature. Like, that's kind of insane. That, like, as a feature of the product, it just knows when a raid happens.
I think I had to download the Twitch plugin for it, but it was like very little effort to set up.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Raiders here from a witch shrine to another witch shrine. It's the perfect transition. Not only is it a witch artist, but it's a witch artist that has a tiny man tied to her body. I know Megami also has a tiny man tied to her body as well.
Wait, she does? I don't remember that.
She does. He's on her hip. And he's really adorable. Mine is strapped
That's
to
awesome.
my thigh. Right there.
You're both witches and both size YouTubers.
It's Aaron. It's your favorite.
Oh, it's Aaron.
Cute.
Was he the one that you used to refer to as my little angel or something? I remember some of your older art had that. Tails.
make it double trouble, yeah. Someday Megami and I are gonna have to get together and compare tinies that we collected.
I guess.
Just similar collections. It's like, oh yeah, I got this one while I was in vacation in Hawaii.
It's like Pokemon cards.
It's like, exactly, yes. Prepare for troll, make it double. Shishin Megami. Two witches growing at the speed of light. Surrender now and prepare to shrink.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Tails doll said that as a geese. Come up about it.
All right. Oh, that looks really nice for her top.
Oh yeah, how else are you gonna protect them?
I actually just slipped on top of this one, so now he's mine. Listen, how are you capturing your tiny boys doesn't matter. The point is once you got them, they are yours legally. Like you own them legally at that point. I heard that there's some laws in certain states in America where if you just pretend to be married to get access to a hotel, apparently that if you mark yourself as married when you're getting
Not
a room
married?
in a hotel, yeah, if you like write it up or whatever, apparently if you do that, like, oh, we'll just say that we're married so that we can get one room at this hotel or whatever. Apparently, according to the laws of that state, you are officially married at that point. Like, no ceremony, no fanfare. Like, apparently that's all it takes to get married in that state is just say that... or just lie to a hotel clerk. And that's enough to get you legally married and then I hear people, and then knowing that that's a thing, I hear people complaining that like there's some kind of like sanctity in like hetero marriage, and I'm like, don't you have a law? Do you remember that law in that one state? Someone's gonna have to look this up for sure, because I know this is real. I'm not making this up. This is 100% true. I just don't know which state it is.
I know I've heard something similar to that at least. Everyone knows that the instant you get your hands on a tiny, you own them in every way. Yeah, pretty much. It's like one of those. It's not illegal to take the ducks at the park. You could just go there and take them.
That's so funny. You told me that before, and I thought that was hilarious. Apparently, nobody owns the ducks at the park. Those ducks are just fair game. When I heard that, I was like, that can't be true. Surely there must be some sort of duck protection in place. But,
I think it depends on the area. I remember going to this like park type thing once that had a lot of like forest and river area, and my mom's husband like stole this tiny turtle by hiding it in his hat with a bunch of water in it, and they made a big deal about how like it's illegal and if we get caught we'll get in trouble. Like, but like if you were just like out at some like open non-nature area, like it's just like a park with benches and stuff, like who's gonna stop you from taking the duck?
You say that. I have a feeling if a white lady in her 30s or older, like a 40-year-old white lady saw you, she would instantly have a
someone's gonna make it an issue.
Yeah, she's gonna suddenly care that that's like her only mission in life. It's like, excuse me. I couldn't help but notice you were stealing ducks. I have taken it upon myself.
You don't own that duck. There's this one meme that I like. In the absence of law enforcement, the nearest white person will appoint themselves temporary police.
Oh my gosh. That seems highly dangerous.
Yeah.
See, what I don't understand is why they care enough. Like, what?
White people are a
benefit
mystery.
White people industry? Is that what you said?
No, I said white people are a mystery.
Maybe there's some truth to the whole white knight paladin thing. Maybe they have this innate sense of justice.
No, it's more about like wanting to be in control and ordering people around. Alonso, don't just call me out for my disability.
Oh my gosh. wish I was better at... I wish I was better at digital painting. Someone teach me how to be a digital painter. I've never been good at it in all of my years. I feel like I have a pretty good grasp of like just drawing and sketching and stuff. Like the actual drawing. But like when it comes to coloring, like something in my brain is just prevents me from doing better. I think it's like I don't feel like I'm in control of the colors as I want to be, if that makes sense.
That's fair. That's why I don't even fuck with soft shading. It's like the world is so much simpler when there's color, darker color, and lighter color for my shading.
The world is 3 towns in Mizuki's drawing land.
Sometimes 4 if I'm feeling risky.
Oh, we got a 4th shading color. Let's go. Sometimes I'll have the well, like this for example. I'll have the base color, then I'll have shading, and then the darker shading, and then I'll have the light, and then I'll have the lighter light. So
yeah,
I usually
more or
have
less
5.
like.
Yeah. I guess you're right. That is 4 as far as shading goes.
Oh, I don't know for certain the hard number I use. I know like this color, and then I'll always have a darker color for shading and a lighter color for lighting. And then like, it might go higher than that for like rim lighting, or if part of the picture's extra shadowed.
Oops, I forgot to color the cheeks some. Color in Leah's adorable cheeks. I can't have cheeks that are just default color. There always has to be a little bit of color in the cheeks. This is a rule, and if you break this rule, you've got a lawful tail. It's true. I don't make the rules, even though I am the princess. Even though I am the princess and I made that rule. I didn't make the rules.
I don't make the rules, I just enforce them on my whims at that moment.
See? Will be Mizuki Gatsu. And that's why Shura doesn't have to be in the chart today. because she gets the rules.
That's why, yep.
Tomorrow the rules are gonna change, and if she breaks the rules, she's going in the jar. It's kind of like a mystery roulette, where like there's a set number of rules, and there's a wheel that spins every morning. And just as long as you don't break the rules, you
right?
don't go in the jar. But also, if I just want to look at a cute Mizuki in a jar, well, there's just nothing I can do. That's just when. There's nothing that can be done about that. That's just natural consequence of being
That's
a cute
not
girl
fair.
in a jar. That means you think of the benefits. I get to look at a cute girl in a jar. And you get to be looked at in a jar.
Seems like it favors you a lot more than me.
No. See, it's all very clear when you So anyway, how about that unrelated thing that distracts Mizuki from her unfairness?
I'll be right back.
Okay. I think this turned out really cute. We have a lovely metal thing. Just testing my ability to color chrome freehand. I know there's a chrome brush I could use, but I might as well.
But
Welcome back.
thank you.
I'm testing my ability to draw chrome. And I gotta say, I'm not doing well.
What do you mean draw? Oh, with metal?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't blame you there.
Turns out drawing metal is hard. Alright. I think we can calibrate the skirt. I forgot the skirt. How could I be so foolish to think I was almost done? Only a fool would leave a skirt ass colored.
That is not a perk, Leah. That is not a perk at all.
Seems like a perk to me. Okay. Congratulations, Leah. You successfully failed recursion. Okay. Perfect. Wait, what color are your eyes? Am I gonna have to look? Am I gonna have to look at blue reference? They're blue. Okay. They are blue. You were right, Leah. You know your own character. Fun fact, my eyes were supposed to
I
be
feel like-
purple. God, me too.
Oh, were they?
They were.
I feel like most pink-haired girls seem to have blue eyes. But that's admittedly sample bias.
You've just been exposed to a ton of Leah, so now Leah has shaped your idea of what blue or pink-haired girls look like. Alright.
Do not recall saying that.
Pink-haired girls should be constantly obsessed with and bullying timings. I mean, I've never heard Mizuki say that, but also she's not wrong. The world would be a better place if pink-haired girls bully tinies.
She was saying if my opinion was influenced by.
No way. And now I will give this to Miss Leah on Discord. Now that she has her colored walkies. Listen. You know, Gasai was my awakening into yanderes. I feel like everyone remembers them. Their awakening. Or at least maybe I'm assuming that they do. The character who made them feel for the first time. As a touch-starved person who needs constant attention and won't get it due to myself blocking myself. In my own self, I need a Yandere, prefer Yandere GTS. What is GTS?
Giantess.
Oh! I'm seeing GTS before, but I didn't know what it was. Do people not say that very much anymore? Cause like I always say bag and you know, like macro and stuff.
I have not seen people. I haven't seen people say GTS in a long time, honestly. Like, the only time I see it is like in usernames, like to indicate that they're a size account.
Oh, I made Silent mad. Uh-oh.
I almost... Before I picked the name Bullied Mizuki, I almost went with Mizuki GTS, but it felt too generic because that's what like a bunch of other artists do.
I can see that, or you can go the Alonzo route and be Mizuki Tiny. We were so close to Giantess Mizuki. So close. So close, Silent, yet so far.
I mean, I wasn't gonna like draw differently or anything, just like that was the name I was gonna use because it would tell people.
Yeah, that makes sense. Which is the first picture in the... Oh, I guess I should say what the second picture should be.
aren't you doing your the Macromarts one you started?
Yeah. Let's see. Just pulling up our reference here. Can't do silent tiny. And can't do GTS silence. But silent, you're not a dash, you're a G2.
The Ash is the first letter of his name.
Oh. That makes sense suddenly.
Oh my god, read what Kishi said when she said it out loud.
Read what I said. Okay. Alright. I'm ready to get started.
Silent, did you have a background you wanted me to paste behind this picture for you? I mentioned before, like, if you had, like, some anime background thing that I could... Oh. Wait, you starting over?
No, this is gonna be the first picture after the jar picture.
Oh, is the jar one already done?
It's not done. I still have to do the fine line and color, but otherwise it is done, yes.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I'm gonna finish drawing it while we're doing the watch party at the end of the stream.
Huh?
What time should we start the watch party? I know we decided to do the time challenge because of the watch party. I just don't remember when we agreed on.
My assumption was that we're gonna continue doing 3-hour drawing streams, or until you don't feel like drawing any more drawing streams, and then do the watch party.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. There may be a 30 minutes interim between them, but yes. That sounds good to me.
Oh, they changed Discord's interface. When you click on a picture, there used to be a button under it that said open in browser. But now there's like a little control thing in the top right corner with like zoom in, forward, save, open.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird.
Oh no, it's so cramped. Look how cramped the lines. Barely any room to move.
Yeah, hunting people as a cage. That's cute. A thought has occurred to me a lot over the years of like what happens if someone like tries to outgrow something like a jar.
Well, I guess it depends on which is physically stronger, the jar or the person. I guess in the case of a human, the human is stronger, so they'll eventually just have a really tight squeeze and then it'll burst open like a egg. I don't know. I don't actually know. Start a scary ends in that wrap in one of my two tails.
Is it? Yeah, an ad person.
Yeah, I see him. I see the scallywag. I wonder why they don't. I wonder why when it becomes flagged for ban evading, why the mods don't see them. Like, I feel like the mods should see them, right? And then they can make a judgment call on if it's actually a ban evader or not.
That is odd, because, like, it shows it to us for exactly that reason, so we can, like, decide if it's a person we want to ban or let their message go through, but it doesn't show it to the mods.
Yeah. And the mods are the ones that are doing that for us. Like what? We have enough balls for juggling in the air. That's what our mods are for, to take some of the balls out of our hair. Fun fact. I always have at least 4 or 5 balls that I'm juggling at any given time. When it comes to stream improvements, I actually genuinely can't
That sounds right.
I did get rid of a couple of my bonds earlier today. I did some stuff to make Mizuki's solo streams better.
Yeah. Thank you.
Of course. I just felt like since you've been doing solo streams, since you've done like more than one, I felt like it had to become a priority to get it done faster. So I was like, alright, I will make sure these things get done. And I did them, and they're done, and then I was like, yes. Score 1 for the Kyushu cookie jar.
Just having the easy setup start command stuff is really helpful. Like, I don't know if you guys know, but she made it so all I have to do is type !Mizuki, and it'll like start streaming on the welcome about to stream screen. And it like configures all the it configures which redeems are on and stuff. And then I just hit !start.
Yeah.
I will
Don't forget to do
likely
point and at the end of the stream as well. Oh God.
I will likely be setting up a button I can push on the stream deck to start the stream, just because it feels even better, like starting a car with a button.
She and me mom's car. Well, listen, Silent. She can't be in your mom's bed all day. Oh God. I'm sorry, Silent. Silence. Judgmental dots. No, don't leave. I was just making a joke. the first time Silent has been able to attend a stream and he's like, I'm leaving. I hate this place. Alright.
Where's the news?
Shrek
Okay.
Life.
Hi, June.
Hi, June. Wait, June's here?
Yeah, her name blended
there she
in with
is.
silence.
It did. Hi, June. Quick, Alonzo, get it. We've known June. Wow, we got her.
I just to check my security cameras, and I was like shocked to see that it was daytime still. I just assumed it was like the dead of night. Oh, it's our dog
Excuse
running
me,
around. He
guys.
tripped him.
Oh, there's a doggy in your yard.
Yeah, my mom adopted my brother's dog like a few months ago. I can... This fucking app must have updated or something. I have like all these camera options I didn't know about. Like I can zoom it in and like I can speak through it and it has like a light I can turn on.
That's handy.
I accidentally turned the alarm on once, I remember, and it was very loud and took a second to get it back off. This is funny every time, a few times recently when I've gone to the hospital or a doctor for something or the other, they started asking this question, do you feel safe in your home? And I assume it's, you know, asked for like people who are being abused or are victims, and like I know what they actually mean, but when I hear it, like my mind goes more to like physically safe from threats, and I always want to be like, oh yeah, don't worry, I got security cameras and a gun now.
This Mizuki has upgraded her defense systems. It'd be kind of funny if you said something
Psycho
like,
lady
it's like,
broke
oh, yeah,
our window one time, and that was it.
It'd be kind of funny if you said something like, oh yeah, I'm a level 30 paladin. Ain't nobody getting in my house.
Honestly, Silent, like I'm not like a gun obsessed person at all, but like I do like weapons, and most of my life I obviously didn't have access to a gun, and I always had to like convince myself that I would be safe. Like if someone breaks in, it's like, yeah, I got swords, I got an axe, like I got BB guns and pepper spray and a taser, like, but like the moment I bought this gun, it was very clear how, like, what a difference it was. Like, I immediately felt so much safer just because it's like now anyone that tries to attack or hurt me is on an equal playing field. Like, I don't have to worry about them being physically stronger than me or knowing how to fight or, like, having a knife or something. It's like, I can kill them just as easily as they can kill me. And it's like something the guy pointed out when I was buying the gun, because I told him, like, I don't know anything about guns. Like, I'm buying this because someone tried to break into my home. And he explained that, like, a lot of the time, just the presence of a gun is enough to deter someone from, like, attacking you or breaking shit. Like, he's like, in many cases, like, if you have to pull out your gun on someone, like, that's enough to end the situation right there.
I mean, yeah. If I got angry and somebody pulled a gun on me, I would not be angry anymore. It's like,
Like,
okay, well,
as
that's
some, like... What I assume is something of, like, a trauma response to having been abused as a child is I always am, like, imagining scenarios where I'm in danger or, like, have to fight to protect myself or someone else. And it's like, once I got a gun, all those scenarios just changed to like, okay, I just need to know how to load and pull out and fire this thing quickly. And so I practiced that for like a week, and like, from having the gun on my dresser with the magazine out of it, and then me standing in front of it, it takes me like 3 seconds or less to go from that to like on one knee pointing the gun forward braced. Loaded and safety off. It's probably more like 2 seconds, because 3 seconds is kind of long, but... like, I'm certainly not, like, setting any records here. Like, I'm not, like, sass compared to, like, other people who have also done this, but... But like it's enough that I'm like, okay, that's fast enough that like if someone like was in the house across the room, I could like be ready in time before they got to me.
I'm not technically legally allowed to have a taser, but I do own a taser anyway.
Yeah.
And I think if I absolutely have to pull it out as fast as I can and get it at the ready to pew somebody with it, I could probably get that done in about 7 minutes. Easy.
Do you have one of those tasers that you stab someone with, or one that you shoot someone with?
It's a taser that looks like a flashlight. So...
But like you hit them with it, right? Like you don't, it doesn't like fire a projectile at them?
No. You kind of like poke the other person with it. Like you lunge at them with it and hit them with the end of it.
Okay, yeah. So I was gonna say, if you have like a shooty one, like you know there's gotta be like 10 feet away to where, hey, like you can't point blank someone with that.
Just out of curiosity, why don't they work at close range?
Okay, so I only know a little bit here, but the shooty tasers, what they do is they fire these 2 wires with like some kind of hook thing on the end, and both of them need to like connect to you and like hook into your skin, and I think it's like it needs to travel a certain distance for them to like spread out and be ready or something. I don't know exactly, but I know that like it needs like a second for the cables to like right themselves or something. So yeah, like I would not recommend using one of those to anyone, because it's like if you need to tase someone, they're probably already too close.
Yeah, no, mine is it works. It looks and acts like a flashlight, but I can flip it around and pull the bottom off of it, and it turns into a zappy little prod thing.
Nice. Make sure you keep that thing charged. I don't know if you know this, but tasers, like, their battery will drain over time. So, like, you want to, like, be charging that every month.
Yeah. it has it does charge via like USB port, so it's handy in that way.
Incredible.
And it does function as a flashlight, so I have used it multiple times.
That's convenient, because like then you have a reason to have it on you too.
Yeah. But also, like for real, if someone was to rush me, it would probably take me like maybe like 20 seconds to get out of my purse and like and get the bottom off, so I don't actually think it's all that useful.
It's probably more for the case where like you get a bad feeling about someone or you think something's about to happen, so you get it ready.
Yeah.
Okay, Tails, it's funny that you say the Gauntlet shotguns because I actually made like a custom designed punch glove once. So it's not as cool as it probably sounds, but I thought it was cool. You can get these things called tactical pens, and basically their purpose is to be able to break a car's window. They have like a tungsten steel point on the end of it, so like it's really hard and it's really sharp. And I bought 2 of those. And I had this little like miniature backpack. Like it was a backpack like the size of your hand, like, but it looked like a backpack. And I used a bunch of these metal rings I had bought for like an arts and crafts type rings, that like the kind you put keys on. I connected a bunch of those and some chains to make 5 holes for my fingers and thumb to go through. And I had the 2 tactical pens like in the bag with their points sticking out, so it looked like I was wearing a kind of like glove-like thing with 2 fucking metal rods sticking out of it. And like no one would guess that was a weapon just by looking at it, because I had it like attached to my bag and it just looked like, you know, it's just got like a bunch of little rings and stuff on it. But it was cool, and it probably would have fucked someone up if he hit him with it.
Did I tell you about those markers? It was really sad when I heard about the markers, because I feel like it was like symbolic of how much people need something to defend themselves here, and we have nothing.
Oh, the invisible marker thing?
Yeah, and like there's this invisible marker, and the goal is you're trying to just use the marker to mark someone's skin, and then the police can later like shine a light on them, and then they'll see the marker. So that's the general idea of how it works, but like in practice there's a lot of flaws in this system. But like the moment like people saw that on the market, like it sold out instantly, because it was like the first like actual defense thing that was like allowed.
That's so sad, because it's not even a defense thing. Like, it does absolutely nothing to protect you. It only helps maybe ensure that they get punished after the fact.
For real.
We need... There's this thing, I don't think it was real, I think it was just like a marketing advertise. More like, not marketing, it was like an art project symbolic thing. It was meant to be a like anti-sexual assault thing. A woman like puts it inside of their vagina, and it's got like these kind of like spike things that point inward. So if a guy tries to rape them, they'll have no problem going in, but when they try to go out, they're gonna fucking shred themselves in like 50 places.
Oh my gosh, that's terrifying.
And well, I mean, it's, you know, you kind of deserve it at that point, but a lot of people were pointing out that, like, if this was real, it would just result in women getting killed, like, and I was like, damn, yeah, that's a good point. Poetic justice, though, if you do get someone with it.
Oh, yeah. Anyway.
I've always said if someone ever tries to rob me and I, by some miracle, manage to get the upper hand, I'm taking their fucking shoes.
You're taking their shoes?
Yeah. It's like, I can't really explain it that well, but like, I don't know if that's a thing in Japan, but like I had heard of that as like a trope here a long time ago, like you'd be robbing someone and they don't got much, but it's like, I'll take them shoes, like, and I think, like, I kind of think it's like, imagine you try to rob someone, and then they get the upper hand, and now you gotta walk home barefoot, saying to yourself, like, knowing it was your own damn fault.
Yeah.
Plus, it's like, it might discourage them from doing it again.
You warmed me up to the idea. I wasn't fully on board, but then you explained they had to walk home in shame, and yeah, now I'm starting to... Now I get it.
Yeah, I don't want their shoes, I'm just gonna throw them away, like... I guess I should have been more clear about that, I don't want the shoes by any means, like... I feel like, okay, and obviously I'm not really qualified to speak on this, but I feel like, a lot of people who are robbing someone don't think they themselves are at risk of being robbed, like, I don't think it's a concern in their mind that, like, the other person might rob them, if they're worried at all, it's about, like, the ethics of it, like, if they feel wrong to rob someone, that, like, I think demonstrating to them, if you manage to, you know, get the upper hand, like, demonstrate to them that it's like, one, this fucking sucks to be on the receiving end of, and two, that by trying to rob someone, you're risking yourself being robbed or injured, and then hopefully it would discourage them from robbing someone else. Hopefully I'll mount it as a trophy.
They don't even realize that they're wearing a perfectly good home. Right, Alonzo? Although that being said, I feel like the appropriate thing is like, these are a stranger's sweaty shoes. I'm not gonna win in your sweaty shins.
Depends on whose sweaty shoes. Every once in a while, it just briefly comes back to mind that I changed all my Windows sounds to Gura voice clips. Cause it's it just becomes normal at a certain point, you know? You're just used to hearing, that specific line for that specific thing, and then it's like, oh yeah, that's not normal, huh?
You're like, what? Doesn't everybody care? You're gonna say anytime you open it? A new folder? Oh my gosh, have you seen those Opera GX mods that they have where every single time you type on your keyboard it changes the sound effect, and some people have these hideously horrible sound effects for different things, and the keyboard one is the worst because sometimes they'll have a loud, obnoxious meme sound every single time you press any key on your keyboard. It's like, no, this is awful.
Sounds like...
Oh no, Kyushu's too big for the apartment.
Oh, okay. I thought you were drawing her about to outgrow the jar, and I was thinking that's not really that much of a change from the first one, is it? But now that I know it's the apartment, I know you drew that tiny there too.
Also, you guys
holy shit.
get to see
There's
a rare Kyushu armpit. Kyushu armpit,
What?
let's go.
Oh, I thought it had been a lot longer since I started these Your Character Here pictures, but it looks like it was at the end of August. So, September, October, November, December, January, February. 6.5 months. Yeah, I guess that's been a hot minute.
Just a little hot minute. Oh gosh. I just now realized she's supposed to be in one brow. She is like 2 stories tall.
Just have it be a building with a peaked roof. Like where it goes up at in the middle.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Or make the tiny bigger. Nah, yeah, I would... I would not redraw everything if possible, but it's your thing.
Oh, don't you worry. I'm an artist. I definitely won't be retrying everything. Tiny's bigger, impossible.
How long are you... How long are your soccer games usually, Alonso, just for reference? Okay. How we've been going for 2.5 hours? It doesn't... Oh, okay. It's only... Oh, I do not feel like we've been streaming for 2 hours, like at all. I thought I was quitting drawing early.
It doesn't feel like it, does it? The stream has been going oddly quickly.
I love how this picture's looking. Like, the way you did the furniture in Tiny really and her pose really sells the, like, cramped feeling.
Thank you, thank you. It's rare for Kishu to draw an entire background. Usually I just steal a background. I'm not against background stealing.
Yeah, no, I straight up asked Silent to send me an anime background, and I just put that in as the background. I'm not a background drawer. I imagine a lot of people are like, "Well, you can't do that," but like, I care so little about the background. Like, it is like I draw anime girls. The background is just there as an accessory to them.
Exactly. Just like boys. Everyone knows boys are just accessories to anime girls.
Part of why using like actual backgrounds, like an anime background that I just copy paste in, I think part of why it works well is because it's very obvious that I didn't draw it. Like if I just like took a picture of a city skyline and traced it, like it would be pretty obvious that like something was up, and I was trying to pass it off as if I drew it. But when I like put the literal picture of the city skyline in the background, like there's no like confusion about whether I drew it or not, or whether I'm trying to pass it off as if I drew it.
For sure, I actually agree. I even sometimes put a white outline around my drawing, just to make it super clear that there's a distinction between the background and my drawing.
That also just looks kind of good, I think, having that outline around them when like the background is a different drawing style. Makes them like sticker-like.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of like what I thought too. Listen everyone. Listen all you fellas in the chat right now. If you don't think a girl's boyfriend isn't a fashion statement, then you don't know girls very well. Half of the fun of a brand new boyfriend is getting to show him off. Like he's a cute outfit.
My god. Hopefully this will encourage people to give me likes so I grow bigger. Remember, I
it's
will
up to you
genuinely
guys. be
upset for you if this doesn't get any attention. When I did mine, it did really well, like a few years ago.
If it doesn't do well, that's okay. I'm not gonna piece that or anything. Just out of curiosity, do I combine the likes and follows and the stuff for all the pictures?
Okay.
Combined? Like, is it a combination thing?
It's totally up to you how you want to do it. But what I recommend, well, I don't know if I'd say recommend this, but I'll just say a common way I see it done is you pick a value for likes, comments, retweets, and follows or donations. And you write those all on the first picture, like, let's just say hypothetically, like, each like increase 1 foot, each retweet 5 feet, each comment 20 feet, each follower 50 feet, each donation 100 feet. Like, just, those are just examples, don't use those numbers, but you would do that, and then, like, you just keep adding them up with each new picture. So, like, since you're pre-drawing your pictures, it really only matters for the end picture, I guess. Like,
Yeah, well,
but
I'm
I
going
would.
to...
Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I already forgot what I was gonna say. Leah, yeah, Leah has a good point there. You could do thresholds instead of point value.
That's a good point. That's a good idea. Here we go. You all thought I was gonna have to redraw the stairs. No. I have stair morphing powers. To make the stairs flush with the wall that's they're up against. Okay. I think this looks really cute. What do you guys think?
I love it.
Kyushu has gotten so big. And it's just a tiny apartment. Poor thing.
Oh, guys, I had totally forgotten that when I started my growth drive, I also started in a jar.
You did, and you had two like scientist guys surrounding you. And they didn't survive very long in the growth drive. I think they were, as I recall, they were the first victims.
Yeah, before we even got outside the house.
Did you draw a picture of yourself exploding out of the house?
No, I drew one like I didn't draw like the explosion part. It went from like her being about to outgrow the house, and then she's like sitting in the ruins of the house.
Oh, okay. There we go. Was she in a lab? Like, did you imagine her inside like a laboratory or something?
No, it was just like in someone's house.
And then get triggered her didn't bully too much phase. You all don't know this, but
The
Mizuki
sort of
has
like
a I didn't bully too much phase where her hair turns red.
the least like story I was going with in those pictures was that her necklace was like giving her power to grow, but it was also like corrupting her. And like the bigger she got, the like more I changed her personality to be like goddess-like and like uncaring and stuff.
That's a fun idea. I really like that.
I remember I really upset someone who like didn't understand what was happening, and like he got upset for like the same reasons I've gotten upset at other people when they post like excessive violence or indifference and cruelty type stuff. And I like had to explain to him that that there's like a back plot thing going on, and it's not just like me deciding, hey, actually I like cruelty now. Like
That's not Mizuki's fault. She's gullibilly big in a small city, but in a tiny little country. Being destructive is tragically a natural consequence of growing to be way bigger than anything. Cause yes, I agree. Normally Kyushu would never be a city destroying. That's not her style. But when in March, do as the Marchians do, right? Okay. Goodness. Yes, I know that doesn't make sense, but I don't know how to end a staircase. Just relocating them
What
to
do you
a
mean?
looter place. I don't know how to finish the stairs, so I'm just gonna leave it at that.
You think it looks fun? I'm not kidnapping these tinies, I'm just relocating them to their new home in my shoe.
Fun fact, chandeliers are hard to draw. Oh no, that chandelier looks really expensive. Surely Kishi won't destroy it by accident.
That's the thing to
She
worry
won't get
about
any
here.
bigger. She won't get any bigger. This is as big as I'm gonna get, right? Surely there won't be a lot of lights that'll cause any further damage than the broken chandelier and a broken lamp. Oh, my kitty has an adorable meow. Yeah, they do. I was on my computer. I was doing streaming stuff. Of course, because that's what I've always done. And my kitty was playing with the screen, and I looked, and apparently he was playing with Mizuki Joy. He liked the little animation that Mizuki's jaw had and was trying to attack her in the jar. I took a picture. It was super cute.
What I spaced out what we said?
My
You
kiddo.
talking about the jar filling up? Oh,
Yeah, my kitty was playing with the tea inside your jar, and decided that he was going to attack your jar while it was doing a little animation. and I sent a
Ow.
picture. Because I thought it was adorable. Oh, my kitty is rubbing up on my hand right now, making it hard to draw.
Good.
Gosh, how do you make chandeliers seem like pretty and decorative? Like I don't know the secret. I bet it involves hours of detail drawing. I think that's good enough.
Probably.
And the chandelier only exists to fill in that empty space on the right there. No other meaning. Okay. I think, aside from coloring, I think this one is done. What do you guys think?
You're missing part of your head, I think, in the top left. You zoomed in, so I can't really tell. I didn't have long to look. Look where, like, the line of her cheek goes. I think, like, part of her hair is missing that goes between her two hands. Do you see what I'm talking about? Nah,
Like right
not
here?
that side. The other side. Yes, up there, yeah.
Okay.
Like, it looks like part of her head should be there, and it's not.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh my gosh, my kitty has suddenly become super affectionate. Adorable.
Aw.
Okay. I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here. Let's go ahead and find someone to raid. If anyone has any raid recommendations, I am taking a raid recommendations. We do have a Samus here. We love a Samus.
Oh, Sinus is live?
Yeah. We also have a Lunar Bunny.
Oh,
I really
Jamie's
like
streaming
her.
too.
Well,
Ice Booth and Jamie are
Okay.
streaming too.
Let's go ahead and send some love to... some love to Livonia. I just now realized Mothman is the monarch, and I was like, wait, I don't see Mothman chatting. When did Mothman get here? I would have said I.
She commented her
Okay.
emoji thing at one point, but I think that's all.
Okay. Well, you all have a fantastic day. Kisu kisu. Shoo.
Bye!
Bye bye. Bye 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 bye.